So
take two.
yeah. Which one? Yeah, why not? So this one is one that I usually finish my sets with. It's a true story. Oh, and it's one that I wrote. That's why. We arranged to meet for drinks. It was a sort of blind date, and I wondered if she'd show when she texted she'd be late. But I took all it back when she waddled into view, and the first thing she said to me was, "Oh, you're short, aren't you?" Well, we walked on to the first bar, and she filled me in about the second time she had spent in the loony bin. She said, "I'm doing so much better, and I've got some medication. Just that sometimes I hear voices and have hallucinations." She was literally and honestly, quite truthfully and seriously, morbidly and curiously, batshit insane. She said, "I know, man, it's not fair. Just the voices in bad." She held a conversation, mostly with herself, about a World of Warcraft character and the history of her elf. She then boasted of her exploits. Yeah, even she gets some. She said, best of all, I like to take blokes up the bum.
Oh!
She was literally and honestly, quite truthfully and seriously, morbidly and curiously, batshit insane. She said, "Hey, I ain't mad, it's not fair to say that, it's just the voices in my head are pretty bad." At this point in the date, I had lost the will to live. I was downing all my drink, and a damn I could not give. She said, "Are you an alcoholic?" I joked, "My job's a pain." She said, "That's okay, because I like cracking cocaine." Why not?
Oh.
She was literally and honestly, quite truthfully and seriously, morbidly and curiously, batshit insane. She said, "Hey, I'm not mad, it's not fair to say that, it's just the voices in my head are pretty bad." At this point, I was sort of texting my mate under the table and saying, "I'm going to stick it out. How much worse could it get?"
This much.
She did some impressions of animals from her dreams. My words falling apart and tearing at the seams. She said, "How big is a horse's cock?" I said, "My forearm, maybe that's." She looked at me and winked, said, "I could take that." She was literally and honestly, quite truthfully and seriously, morbidly and curiously, batshit insane. She said, "Hey, I ain't mad, it's not fair to say that, it's just the voices in my head are pretty bad."